morning. I just finished listening to a powerful interview with Matt Damon about education. Well, I wouldn't say the interview was powerful because the interviewer came off sounding like an idiot, but Matt Damon was incredibly powerful. He is brilliant. I've always liked him as an actor, but that doesn't always translate to real life. I think you have to be intelligent to be a great actor, but thoughtful is a whole different thing, and I think he demonstrated his thoughtfulness around education. Matt Damon's mother is a teacher, so he's obviously spent a lot of time talking about education. But after listening to the little clip that I will add here to the link, there's some things that really hit me as I think about my own journey in education. Yesterday I got to spend almost an entire school day at one of our middle schools in Tacoma. And it's possibly the lowest performing school in Tacoma, if we just look at test scores. And yet what I saw yesterday was brilliance. I saw teachers thoroughly engaged with students. I saw the community absolutely rally around these kids. I saw amazing behavior. At lunchtime, they had a DJ, and kids ate their lunch quietly, and then when they were allowed to get up and dance, they got up and danced and hung out, and I mean, there was no fighting or really loud disagreements or running through the cafeteria. Yesterday was really magical, and it just got me thinking as I talked to many of the community-based organizations there. We measure success in such a limiting way. I do believe that we need tests. I believe we need to be able to measure where students' achievement is in mathematics, reading, writing. I think those things are important. But I think we've placed so much emphasis on that and almost made that the only and most important measurement of student growth, to the detriment of the whole child. I think when I think about what makes a quality teacher, that can't be measured by whether your students improve 1 or 2 points on a state test. I think there are many ways to measure a quality educator, and I think what really struck me about Matt Damon's comments in the interview is that really what it requires to have a great school or to ensure that every kid is learning is so complex. What's happening for young people and what's happening in our system is really complex. It's not just about what happens in 45 minutes or 50 minutes in a classroom. It's also not what happens in 6 hours in a building. Kids spend 18 hours of the day not in school. And so how do we think about all the ways to support young people? And yesterday was such a great model of what I believe public education should look like. It's an entire neighborhood, an entire community really wrapping their arms around kids and making sure that kids have everything they need, making sure that every young person has an adult who really, really cares about them, who knows their name, who knows their story, and really can believe they are amazing. And so as I think about what would my dream school look like, it would look like First Creek Middle School yesterday, with thousands of people, maybe not thousands, but there were probably a good 75 to 100 extra people in that building yesterday. And not that that can happen every day, because I understand we just don't have capacity for that. But what if once a month we were able to bring an entire community together and just celebrate education, celebrate our young people, give our young people the opportunity to talk about what really matters to them? What if that were to happen in every school? Just once a month, if we just started there, once a month. But what if there was community presence in the building every single day? And maybe not in the numbers that it was there yesterday, but what if every day there were 5 or 6 or 10 additional adults in buildings from the YMCA, from the Boys and Girls Club, from whomever, from the universities. How do we begin to really partner with schools to make sure that everyone is getting what they need? The other thing I was reminded of yesterday is it's not only kids who need that additional support, it's teachers. Teaching is absolutely exhausting. Teachers don't get paid enough, and they really don't get enough time to just sit and be reflective. They also don't hear thank you very often. They don't feel celebrated. And one of the things I loved yesterday was just watching teachers smile and enjoy one another's company without the stress of having to write a lesson plan. And what if once a month that were to happen for teachers too? Yesterday was really an amazing experience for me as an educator, as an administrator, as a mom, in a community where I raised my kids for part of their lives. And if you didn't get to see it, you missed out. Hopefully there will be some video and pictures online for you to be able to share in the work that happens. I want to give a special shout out to Farron. Farron, you are absolutely amazing. That would not have happened yesterday without you. I know that you have a whole team behind you, but you are such an amazing gift to Tacoma, such an amazing gift to First Creek Middle School. Shout out to Tammy and Becky and to the rest of the staff and all the community supporters that turned out. I feel really blessed to be part of Tacoma Public Schools. Take care.